Go ahead.
I was going to say that actually I totally get what you're trying to say there. It could be, but I mean, granted, I just have this inherent fear that at some point in time that technology will come to the realization that, you know what, better off without these assholes over here destroying the fucking planet that we potentially have access to.
You want to know why I think you think that? Because it's like the same thing with me. All you've seen was bad stuff about AI and robots and shit. When have you ever seen anything good about AI?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually seen, up close. Well, okay, let me digress. Am I going to tell this story? I'm going to tell this story. I had a conversation with an AI sex robot. I didn't fuck it. I didn't have sexual relations with it, but I talked to it.
Like in person or
in person? Yes.
Like it was a machine or it was like a program?
It was like, I mean, have you seen these things?
You talking about the R2-D2 looking?
No. It was actually like molded to a
human
being, and looked exactly like the human being, and it stood there and talked to you.
I think that's a bad.
That's
idea.
where I'd invest money.
I think putting human qualities on the artificial intelligence is a bad idea. First of all, that's. I mean, I think our robots already showed us why.
There's also other guys that love their sex robots or sex toys, and they're like.
I mean, that's great, but we're gonna go from this, and then we're gonna go from, there's gonna be cashiers that are gonna be looking like robots. Well, I mean, there's gonna be cashiers that are robots looking like humans. Like, I think if we go down that road, that's
or you can just scan the shit yourself and pay yourself.
Yeah, but that's
more
where it should go.
Where that's gonna go.
That's where it should go.
Yeah, but they'll probably definitely put robotic humans at some point. Like it'll probably be an arm or something.
It depends on the cost factor of it. Because I do believe that one of these robots that I actually had a conversation with was like close to $10,000.
That's it?
Yeah. I can't say names of who it was, but
if we make robots like that, we're just making a. Species.
They're already here, man.
No, but like to have the same cognitive abilities as us.
But I mean, it's not like actually. I mean, when you.
Okay, but if we do that, then we're just making a rival race.
Right. Okay. Let me digress and explain a little further. You would say something, and then it would take about 5 seconds for it to process, and then come back with a response. So there was definitely some computations and everything that went on in, I guess, whatever microprocessor or whatever the fuck. I'm not a computer nerd, so I don't know how all that works. But either way, you could say something to the thing, and then it would formulate a response, and it would just respond to you.
So 5 seconds for it?
Yeah,
say any
roundabouts 5 seconds. And it did this weird thing where, while it was thinking, I guess it would fucking stupid. It was kind of creepy, but at the same point in time, progress, technology. I don't know.
It's gonna happen.
That's all I'm saying. I mean,
Stephen
quite
Hawking?
honestly, it freaked me out a little bit. It freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what he was saying about it?
I don't think he liked AI.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He had a really pessimistic view about it.
It all depends on a multitude of factors on how it plays out. It depends on who's going to program it, what it's going to be able, what it's capable of, what limitations it's going to have. There's so many things.
It definitely could not get regulated by the governments of the world.
Well, number one, they shouldn't even have the option to have said technology.
Well, if it's going to be a new being, I imagine it's going to have some kind of
But
right to
But it shouldn't be a new being.
My issue would be this. Okay. So it is deemed artificial intelligence, correct? So it has the capability of learning, correct?
Yeah, machine learning.
Okay. How do you keep it off of any said network so it doesn't just kind of like evolve to the point where it's, and in an exponential factor too.
That goes into the code. You set different parameters in the code.
So you would have to, as soon as you understand the word for, that's it. That's all you can learn. That's basically what you would have to do.
Yeah, you can set limits like that.
I don't know. I'm not a computer.
No,
I'm not a
learning
coder, nothing like that. I'm asking a question. Honestly, I'd like to get both of your opinions. You got anything on that?
Depends on what you program it for.
Okay, but at the same time,
like if you want it to go really in depth, like we don't even know that much.
You could have no limits.
Yeah, it can. It can process its own thoughts.
Right, and this is like a lot of what we think of like AI.
But you can also go back in that.
Let's just say that there is some sort of limit on it, correct? All right. Would that not basically, being like killing a fucking 8-year-old kid as soon as they realize that they were an 8-year-old kid?
No, it's like that they have to be an 8-year-old kid for the rest of their life. They're not allowed to go to grade 3. They have to stay in grade 2.
That would actually be fun.
I think 8 years old was like the threshold. Like 6 to 8 was like the most relaxation years.
6 to 8. That's only like a 2-year span. So you were only relaxed for 2 years.
Yeah, and then work at me. And I was like, fuck.
Started working at 14.
Fucking way before 14.
Shit, I was working for my dad when I was.
I was working
full time.
I was working professionally
Also
at 14.
belong.
What'd you say?
I was working professionally at 14, but
Yeah, when Christmas came around, I was breaking my back. Goddamn, fucking watching my brother shoot himself in the finger with a nail gun.
You ever met his brother?
He's a fucking douche. Well, we're gonna have to cut that
Does
out.
he live off a hobo?
Fuck no. He moved far the fuck away.
It wasn't cool to do it to his sister.
Huh?
It wasn't cool to do it to his sister.
What?
Who's doing whose sister?
What the fuck did you say?
Said it wasn't cool to do it to his sister.
To who? My brother's sister?
Yeah. Oh, no.
I don't have a sister, man. What the fuck?
I didn't. Oh, I just thought about that. That don't make any sense now.
Obviously.
It would have made sense if you weren't related. If you be related.
I'm confused now, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
You've had a sister this whole time?
And then that would be. No. I retract what I said.
Alright, next topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a brother or sister, let us know down in the comments.
Please
And
comment.
if you don't, check Ancestry.com. You might have one.
Yeah, just to make sure you don't bang them. So,
Go cut that out too.
also remember to like, share, and
I got you, don't worry. I got you.
Subscribe.
you was a little slow on that,
Hit that bell button.